In this video, I'm going to explain what a parameter is, a procedure, and a function. So firstly, a parameter. So this is the subroutine. What you'll notice is there's no value when we call the subroutine. We can use something called a parameter. So a parameter means we just put a value and then we put some identifier there. And then what that does is it allows us to send a value to the subroutine when we call it. So now instead of counting to a fixed number 1 to 10, I can just say I can pick any number. I could say, for example, 1 to 15 or 14. And then I can also change this to say 30. So the parameter is just simply the value that is sent to the subroutine. Initially, when we had a subroutine, we did not have a parameter. Now we can add a parameter. If we add a parameter when we're calling it, we have to have some placeholder value like this. Okay, so that's a parameter. Now let's have a look at a procedure. So a procedure and a function, they are both types of subroutines. A procedure is just a subroutine that does not return a value when we call it. So nothing is returned. A function, however, has this line, which is called return, where it says return. This essentially returns a value to whatever called the function. So in this case, we've got this function called multiply function. We call it, and whatever is returned is stored in a variable called total. So we call the function, we enter number 1, we enter number 2, it multiplies the two numbers, and then the result is returned to whatever called the function. What you'll notice is with a procedure, it doesn't return anything. So we just call it just like a subroutine.